A single mom, working her way through college, gets an offer. $700 a week just to have an energy drink ad on her car. A real check arrives in the mail. $3,990. She deposits it, and the bank clears it. The money shows up in her account. And here's the part almost nobody knows. Every step of that, the check, the deposit, the cleared funds, can happen exactly like that and still be a trap that leaves her owing the bank thousands. Let me show you how this actually works. This is a real story, reported by WXYZ Detroit. Krysta Cantrell, a single mom and full-time college student, signed up for what looked like an easy side gig, advertising an energy drink on her car. A priority mail envelope arrived. Inside, a professional-looking letter, complete with the drink brand's logo, signed by a Chad Lewis, auto-wrap campaign manager, and a check for $3,990. The letter's math seemed reasonable. $700 was her first week's payment. The remaining $3,290 was to go to, quote, the decal installer. Pause right there, because two traps have already been set, and they're invisible if you don't know to look. The trap is simple. The check she receives is larger than what she's owed, which means she'll have to send money onward. Trap 2. The letter told her to start a text thread with the sender. Then deposit the check and wait for it to clear. That word, clear, is the entire scam. Hold on to it. Here's the gap the whole scheme is built on, and I'm citing the Federal Trade Commission directly. Federal banking rules require banks to make deposited check funds available quickly, usually within a day or two. So the money appears in your account, everything looks cleared, but available is not the same as verified. According to the Better Business Bureau's full study on fake check fraud, discovering that a check is counterfeit can take banks far longer than you'd expect, sometimes weeks. And when the check finally bounces, the bank pulls the entire amount right back out of your account. Walk through what that means for someone in Krysta's position. Deposit, $3,990. You can see it right there in your balance. You send $3,290 to the so-called decal installer, who is, of course, the scammer. Weeks later, the check is exposed as fake. The bank claws back $3,990, and the victim is left owing thousands they already sent away. Often, per the BBB study, arranging repayment plans with their own bank for money they never really had. The FTC's data puts numbers on the damage. In a single year, more than 27,000 reported fake check scams, over $28 million in reported losses, and a median individual loss of $1,988. The highest individual loss of any of the top 10 reported fraud types, nearly $2,000 per victim at the median. Now, the part that makes this worth a video and not just a warning label: who actually gets targeted? Per the FTC, about half of all fake check scam reports involved a job or money-making offer, fake mystery shopper gigs, and phony car wrap deals topping the list. And the FTC's own data spotlight found these scams disproportionately harm young adults, especially people in their 20s. Think about who answers a "get paid weekly to drive your own car" flyer. Students, single parents, people stacking part-time income. The BBB study documents victims like a college student who lost $3,500 meant for tuition and is still on a payment plan with her bank. This is my honest commentary, and the reframe I want you to leave with. These scams are precision engineered for people doing everything right. Working, studying, hustling for extra income. The victims aren't careless. They're targeted because $700 a week would genuinely change their month. The shame belongs entirely on the other end of that text thread. So here's the anatomy, condensed into the checks you can do in 30 seconds, sourced directly from the FTC and the BBB. 1. Any job that pays you with a check bigger than what you're owed and asks you to forward the difference, that's not a payroll quirk. That is the scam. There is no legitimate version of it. 2. Wait for the check to clear means nothing. Available funds are not verified funds. If a stranger's check is the source, the money can vanish weeks later. 3. Payment requested by wire transfer or gift cards is a siren. The FTC notes that scammers favor these because they're nearly impossible to trace or reverse. 4. Verify the company through its real website, not the phone number or the text thread the letter gives you. Chad Lewis, campaign manager, only exists inside that envelope. And if it's already happened, report it to the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov and to your bank immediately. Speed matters. A real-looking check, a real bank, a real balance on the screen. That's what makes this scam different. Every visible part of it is genuine, except the money itself. Krysta Cantrell's envelope, per WXYZ's reporting, looked exactly like opportunity. That's the design. Share this one with somebody hunting for side income right now. It's the cheapest insurance you'll ever send. And subscribe. Every week we break down cases, cons, and mysteries, and how they actually worked.